Cormac McCarthy's The Road, winner of the Pulitzer Prize Fiction in 2007, winner of one of the world's oldest and most prestigious literary prizes, the James Tate Black Memorial from the UK, winner of the National Book Critics Circle Award. This is a book which has come along at a poignant moment, and it is a book of its time, without a shadow of a doubt. A father and a son journey through a post-apocalyptic landscape. The forests are ash. There is no colour. The only painting I could find in our collection, which even got near it, still has too much colour to actually give any idea of the landscape through which they're travelling. We don't know what's happened. There has been either a nuclear, a holocaust of some sort, perhaps it's a meteorite, perhaps it's a result of climate change at its very, very extreme edge of the scenarios which are being painted. We don't know. The father and the son, the man and the boy as they're described, for they have no names, journey towards a coast where hope lies in some warmth perhaps, or some vegetation still remaining. They travel through a landscape where roving bands of thugs who become totally dehumanised are actually feasting on other humankind. It's a land seemingly without compassion. But is it without hope? Because this is something that McCarthy, for me, managed to keep alight in this book, despite how relentless the narrative was in its despair and so much of the time. It wasn't as if it was Dante's hell, where abandon all hope who enter here. The courage of the father, the sheer tenacity for him to keep going, the painting the emblematic nature of the child almost as a holy grail, something that's worth striving for. All of us as parents can identify with that sentiment. All of us who've been children or know children or have some sort of hope for the future can identify with this particular feeling. Michael Chabon in the New York Review of Books described the book as an adventure story in both its modern and epic forms that structures the narrative. Wow, an adventure story? I don't know, I couldn't quite agree with that, because for me it was certainly epic. It was archetypal. It is archetypal. We face enormous challenges as humankind at this present point in time. McCarthy has shown an enormous amount of courage in writing this book. The way that he suspends style in the dialogue is absolutely stunning. It is sparse. Apostrophes have disappeared. There are no chapters. The denseness of the sentences, each paragraph actually becomes almost a tale in its own right. I read this book in one weekend. In fact, I think I almost did it in the same day. I can't quite remember. It gripped me. My wife Maddie felt the same about it. She couldn't put it down. It's relentless, it's emotional, it's shattering, but there is a sense throughout it all that the divine is still operating, at least for me, and that always gives some hope. I'm going to give Cormac McCarthy's The Road 5 out of 5. This very, very seldom happens with a book. I think it's a definitive classic novel already, which is hopefully going to help raise awareness about the actions that we can and must take if this post-apocalyptic world is not to become a reality. Cormac McCarthy's The Road. Take your courage in your hands. It's got gravitas and it will leave you drained. See you next time. My name's Kevin Parker from bookawardsonline.com, an Amazon associate.